I hope this works. How can I... Let's see. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm using a platform I've never used before called Mobcam because I can't go live unless we have 1K. So let's see. I hope this works. Oh, hi. Can you hear me? I see Mel is here. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just realized that I can't go live on YouTube because I don't have 1K. So I'm using Mob something. Hey, Diz Jabber. Hey, Disney Romantics. Yay, you guys are here. And you can hear me. Okay, good. Because at the last second, I was about to go live and then it hit me that like I can't. And then I was like, great. Hey, A Space for 3. Aw, thank you guys for coming. Coco's here. And Jeremy is on his way. He was in band practice, so I decided to just start the stream by myself instead of like prolonging it more. Originally it was supposed to be at 9 p.m. But, oh, Not Bad Parents are here. Hi. I feel so like weird being with myself here, but it was supposed to be with Jeremy. He is coming, okay? And Coco is here at least, but I'm like nervous because I'm by myself and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this and just gonna start it, and then he'll be here maybe like in 10-15 minutes, I'm hoping. So let's see. But at least I have Coco. Hi, Keystone 76. All right. So basically, oh, Young at the Parks is here. Oh my God, thank you guys so much for being here. This is so cool. I have my wine. I thought I could use some wine to kind of like loosen up a little bit because I've never done this before, like just live streaming myself. It's intimidating, but I got my ghost. So basically I just wanted to do this live because, well, we wanted to do this live, but he's here in spirit right now. This is my other half right now. Let's pretend that he's here. You Travel Vlogs, hi. Oh, and you're drinking rum. Yes, I wish I had rum, but wine will do. I would prefer rum if I had it, or one of those poison apple martinis that you guys had in that video. So basically, this whole thing is just so I can explain like the drama of my failed Vlogoween, Vlogtober. I mean, it's not a complete fail, but it's kind of a fail, and it sucks because I love Halloween, and this is my favorite time of the year to go all out with videos. Yes, I have my Ghostbusters shirt on because I'm in full Halloween mode, and I'm sad because it's like we're almost done with the whole month, and I don't understand what happened. But anyways, the point is, on Friday, I was uploading a video that was gonna go up Saturday. And I spent Friday working so hard, like trying to get that video up and working super hard on it. And we were filming, and then I wanted to post everything that we filmed Friday to go on to Saturday. And my laptop had been acting up for a while, and I knew that, but it kept on like just shutting down out of nowhere. And I have been using it for 3 years straight, so it made sense, I guess, but I think it's my fault. I think I don't shut down my laptop. What I do is I like leave it on and then I just close it and then I just open it, and then the next day will come and I'll just like open it, and I won't shut it down or let it sleep. So I think I kind of like abused my laptop or something. So it came to the point where the screen just wouldn't turn on, and I kept I would go on Google and I would type in like what to do when your Mac Pro stops turning on and all these things. And I tried all these different commands where you like press Control, Shift, whatever, power for 10 seconds, and then, you know, all these different tricks that I tried, and it wasn't working. So then I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to call Apple. So I called Apple, they couldn't figure it out. So then they were like, you're gonna have to go to the Apple store. You've had terrible luck, lost video. I know. First, I lost footage from Halloween Horror Nights and all that. And then now my laptop died, and I took it to the Genius Bar on Sunday. And they were like, we can't figure it out. They opened it up and everything. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. So they had to send it away. And I've never missed anything before than my laptop. Like a piece of item, like an items. Like, it's so stupid, but it's this stupid item that I miss so much because I realize how often I'm on my laptop, whether I'm editing or watching YouTube videos. I'm always on it. So now that I don't have it, I've been using my phone to watch YouTube videos and it's not the same. And I'm just like trying to comment on my phone and I'm like, this is horrible. Like I like to type on the laptop. So whatever. It's a first world problem. It's super like not that big of a deal. Life could be so much harder, I know, but it's kind of annoying, kind of frustrating because I don't know how to. Okay, so my camera, like what I do is I have a SIM card, obviously, and then I have like an adapter. I wish I could, it's around here somewhere, but I have an adapter. Oh, it's right here. I have a SIM card. I put the SIM card in my adapter. I plug this into my laptop, and that's how I upload footage from my camera. I don't know how to do that with my phone. Oh, Christy's Corner's here. Hi. Oh, it's okay. I'm happy that you're here, even if it's just for a little bit. Thank you for coming by. This is what I do. So I can't transfer my camera footage onto my phone. I don't know how to, at least. And I thought about if there was a way that through the camera I could do it, but I don't know how to do it, so I kept trying to mess around with it. And then I realized even then I would have to learn how to use iMovie on the phone, which sounds horrible, but I'm sure it's possible. But I'm like, how am I supposed to edit all these videos? And now we're like backed up. Like I was filming a video on Saturday with Indiana Jones. She's a channel. We were doing thrifting and having like, I had all these ideas for Vlogoween and I just had to put everything on a halt. The ghost in the back kind of looks like Scream. Yeah, it's kind of creepy, but in a good way. You have the G7X, there's an iPhone app. Yes, I do have a G7X. So technically there's probably a way to do it. But it's just that like for me to edit on iMovie sounds, on the phone, sounds really annoying. Like I could probably learn how to do it, but I'm really hoping that this laptop phase, that it comes back into my life in like a week or so, or less. We're leaving on Monday to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is ready while we're gone on vacation. We're gonna be in Orlando Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And we have all these things we're filming. So I'm gonna be super backed up on videos by the time we come back. We're gonna be doing, like I said, Mickey's Not So Scary. On Tuesday, we're gonna be meeting up with the Disney Romantics. iMovie on the phone is actually super easy. Really? Maybe I should try, because it's gonna be overwhelming. We're doing all these things, like we're doing a collab with the Young and, well, we're gonna meet up with Young in the Parks and the Disney Romantics while we're in Orlando. We're gonna go to like the Enchanted Rose, and we're gonna go to like all the resorts that are in the like resort hopping area, like the Contemporary and the Polynesian. And then on Wednesday, we're gonna do Food and Wine Festival. So I would have patience to edit. I wouldn't have patience to edit. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if editing on the phone. Like I have a specific way of editing that I've learned, and I feel like on the phone, I don't even understand how I would like start to learn all over again how to do it. But first I would have to figure out how to transfer my files from the G7X onto my phone. That's the first thing. And I've been programmed, I like to do things always one way. Like I'm horrible. When I'm driving, I always have like my route. And if I go a different way, then I'm lost. And I'm like, where am I? So it's like, I hate having to like reorganize the way that I've been doing things, especially in a time where I was trying to do it every day. Obviously it's not happening anymore. And yes, we're super close to 1K. This came in the worst time ever. I was like so excited because we're so close to 1K. Like we are at like, we're 25 away or something. And to me that's crazy, but now I can't even, you know, figure out how to post videos. So I thought, let's just do a live stream. And there you go, we have at least something up. I don't want to disappear, you know. I didn't want anybody, especially people who don't follow. Hi Bree, this is exactly it. Like there's people who have been so supportive during this whole month, who have been really saying like the nicest things. We've been so lucky to have found the nicest community on YouTube, and the people who comment on our videos make us feel like thank you, like you make us feel so good. Like I really appreciate it. But it's so sad when like I really enjoy doing this, like editing, YouTube, everything about this world is so much fun, and it's such a fun hobby, but it is time consuming. And when it feels like it just got taken away from me, I'm just like, now what? Like, what do I do? Like and it's funny because I was actually like really stressed out before all of this. Yes, lives makes up for it. Yeah, I think a live stream helps. It's super easy to transfer your G7X to the iPhone. I'm gonna have to look into that. I can make a video and send it to you. Oh, thank you. Hi, Florida 5. I really appreciate you guys being here. Again, I think I can try to figure it out, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe my laptop will come sooner than later. I'm also worried about the fact that I don't know how much this repair will be for the laptop. I don't know the extent. Is it gonna be a big repair? Like, is it that the screen is completely dead or something? Is that expensive? Is that gonna be like $700? Because if it's gonna be like that much, I might as well just get a new laptop, which is really sad because I had everything on that laptop. Or if it's like, hopefully, I'm like, please give me a break and let it be just like maybe 200. I don't know, I can deal with that. But like for it to be like an $800 like thing is really inconvenient right now. Yeah, I hope it's not expensive. It's a MacBook. Well, yeah, it's a MacBook Pro. It's weird because the keyboard and the little like, I don't explain it, but on the keyboard there's like a little like there's like a little thing that shows things, and it was on, but the actual screen just wouldn't show anything. And when I took it to Genius Bar, they couldn't figure it out either. They opened up the laptop and everything from the inside, and they couldn't understand what was wrong with the screen. So I don't know if it's just a broken screen, but let's see. I don't know if it's gonna be a super expensive repair or if it's just gonna be something simple. Either way, I need to figure out a plan B and figure out how to start to upload videos again if it doesn't come any sooner than like this week. Touch bar. Yes, that's what I was talking about. The touch bar. I am so I'm not tech savvy, which is why I learned to edit in a specific way, and I learned to do things a specific way from uploading like from my it took me a while just to get the hang of things, and now that I had this like flow of knowing exactly how to do things, for everything to just get interrupted and now I have to figure out a new way, it's like, ugh, like no, I don't want to. I need to like, I want to make videos, and I have so many things to look forward to with this month, and this is my favorite month, and I'm so sad that it's almost over and that it came to a halt almost. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm trying to figure it out, but I make all my videos on my phone and use the G7X. So if you have any okay, that's awesome. That's honestly good to know. And I know you have, do you also, well, use iMovie on your phone? Is that what you're using? Because I've been using iMovie since like the beginning. For those who don't know, we started YouTube like 3 years ago. Like it feels like we were not on YouTube 3 years ago because we didn't have any subscribers or anything. We didn't realize that like you needed to promote your stuff. So we just thought that we would make videos, and anyways, they were horrible. So it's kind of like for the best so that we weren't popular in any means. But the point is, we were making videos without any knowledge on how to do anything. So we were just like trying our best, and I'll use Keen Master. Yeah, I really hope Apple will help me out for sure. And thank you, Bree. I'm trying to stay positive. I was actually, I forgot to mention, I was like stressed out before this whole thing happened. I was like overwhelmed because I have a piano recital for my students coming up, so I'm trying to prepare for that. And I was trying to like keep up with my life and also like do this vlogoween thing. And I was just like, we're gonna do this, like we can do this. And then it just came to a halt, and a part of me sees it as like, maybe this is the world telling me to like take a second off, like just take a second, because like you're stressed out. So maybe it's kind of for the best. Maybe I needed to take a break, but I don't want to take a long break. Like I don't mind a few days, but like I want to be back on it soon. So, and again, we're so close to 1K, which is like, psh, like I don't even understand how this happens. I feel like for so long we were looking at like 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, 300 subscribers. And then the minute I started promoting on Instagram, which just, I didn't start doing Instagram till literally like February or March of this year, and everything changed. I discovered a whole community through Instagram. The Disney community are the nicest people I've ever met. I've met so many people thanks to the Instagram community. Disney Romantics, we want to meet you soon. The Young of the Parks, we met Hughes and Brews, we met Diz Jabber, we met so many people that like have, I mean, we've made friends with Mick and Mel, like we met Indiana Jones. Like there's so many people that, thanks to YouTube, oh, Wonderful World of Walter, like all these amazing families and couples and just like great people that we don't know how it would have happened if it wouldn't have been for this whole like Disney community thing. So 3 years ago when we started this, we weren't even trying to be a Disney related channel. We thought that that was like an oversaturated world and there was no way that we would ever like go in there because there's no point. There's so many people doing it. So we were trying to do like just the Miami thing. And I know, I can't wait to meet you guys too. Honestly, like I'm just so happy that this platform exists and that we can meet like-minded individuals out there who love Disney and who are also doing YouTube also, because it feels like in our real lives, like nobody watches really that many YouTubers. They don't even know about the YouTube thing. They're not even into, a lot of people we know are not even into Disney. I mean, a lot of people we know are not into Disney, and they don't get the whole thing about why we go so often. So it's like crazy that initially we weren't even trying to appeal to that whole world, but the minute that we stepped foot into it, it was like, this is the world that we kind of like want to be in. Like, these are the people. I'm so excited to meet you guys too, Young in the Parks. Honestly, like, again, I'm so grateful that these things exist, like social media, because a part of me was like dreading the whole social media part of things, because I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like, so I don't know, like to try to like keep up with social, but honestly it just became fun just to meet people and actually like create a community. And now we've never had as much interaction in our videos than the minute that we started implementing like Disney stuff. And we realized that we were just trying to like hold back from it because we thought that it was an oversaturated community on YouTube. But honestly, I don't think there's such a thing as too much Disney. I don't think it's like, oh, Brie, I found you guys randomly. I was searching for House of Horrors. No way! So you found us through the House of Horrors thing? That's interesting, because that's exactly like what our goal was originally. It was just to be a Miami channel and show Miami things. There really is not a lot of Miami YouTubers, and after we got super inspired by the Tim Tracker, we were like, okay, well, we can't do the Orlando thing because there's too many people out there who are way bigger and better than us doing the Orlando thing. So let's do like the Miami thing. But then in the midst of things, we would also just go to Orlando a lot. So we were like, well, let's just also show our Disney Orlando stuff. And then in the midst of that, we were like, well, we should be promoting it somewhere on some social media so that we get like some kind of following, because we were going nowhere. Like, it took over a year and a half to start getting like 300 subscribers. Hi, Disc Junkie Ashley. Thank you for coming. I feel so weird when I mention people's like full names, but hi, Ashley. It's like such a habit to read the actual like your name on YouTube. But Jeremy's coming. He will be here. I'm not gonna be by myself the whole time, but I haven't found Miami YouTubers, so when I found you guys, I was so excited. Yeah, it's weird. Miami isn't very like popular for YouTube. It doesn't seem like one of our biggest videos, if you're from Miami, you would know, is the Frost Museum. We went like on the second day it opened, and right now, not recently, but lately, that was like our like biggest video, and that was like from over 2 years ago. So we were like, oh my god, like look at that video, we got views. And to us that was such a big deal, but like at the end of the day, like now we get more views on like the Disney Character Warehouse because people just love Disney. I don't know, it's just stopping in before bed. Thanks for stopping by, I really appreciate it. I found your channel from Adam the Woo in the Tim Tracker video. Yeah, Adam the Woo and the Tim Tracker were like such a huge influence into YouTube. I never even thought about doing YouTube. I mean, I always wanted to do YouTube technically, but I didn't know how I would do it. Can you talk a bit about the motivation behind the Tim and the Woo video? So, hi Kat, thank you for coming by. Okay, so the whole Tim and Adam thing was because, well, again, we were very influenced by them. We do love them, and we had met them before we decided to do that, and we met them together, and we were just like, it was, I don't know, I actually don't even know how the idea struck, but I think it was definitely my idea. I hate to take credit, but I think it was. And I was just like, what if we did a video where we were like saying all the cliche lines that Adam the Woo and Tim Tracker says, and just like made a video where we dressed like him. And I wanted to be Adam the Woo so bad, because I even bought the Adam the Woo hat before I even thought of this idea. And I had bought Jeremy the Tim Tracker shirt, the Ding Dang shirt, before we even thought of this. So I was like, you have the Ding Dang shirt, I have the Adam the Woo hat. We need to do this. Like, people go crazy for Character Warehouse videos. We hate going because the Orlando ones are nuts. Yeah, we're very lucky that we have the Sawgrass Mills location, that it's not that, it's like a 45-minute drive for us, and it's never packed. So we get really lucky. We just did a Disney Character Warehouse, and we complain at the end that our warehouse is not as good as the one from the Flight Costume. I'm telling you, the Sawgrass one is awesome. It's like, I think it's just that mall is very empty for the most part. It's not like a crazy packed mall. Mind you, we don't go like on Saturday night and Friday night, but we go like, you know, Jessica Morales, hi, thank you for coming in. We don't go like in the most popular times, but we go and it's like there's barely anyone there. They have so much merchandise compared to Orlando, it's not overwhelmed. The one at the mall you went to was so cool. Yeah, Sawgrass is, we literally just go to Sawgrass because of the Disney Character Warehouse, and they do have a Rainforest Cafe, which is pretty cool. So it's kind of like a little Disney away from Disney. Sawgrass Mills story and thought I'd check you guys out. Aw, thank you. So you were watching you found us through the Sawgrass Mills Disney Character Warehouse. It's crazy how much people love to watch Disney Character Warehouse videos. I mean, I get it, because I love like window shopping, so it's kind of like window shopping through the video, but it's just like, sometimes like you work so hard on like making creative videos and you're trying to think of like these ideas that are going to be like different, and then you go to like this Disney Character Warehouse and that video gets like tons of views, and then everything else you do that takes so much more time didn't get the views, and you're like, I should just go to Disney Character Warehouse like every single week. People will be happy. And oh, you found us through Mick and Mel. Aw, we love Mick and Mel. We hope to meet them next year in September. Actually, we have a plan to meet them and to go to California, so every time we go it looks like a Black Friday is in there. Yes, it is crazy in there. People love Disney merchandise, but especially when they're discounted and a lot cheaper. I mean, it is kind of crazy that you can get like a mug that was supposed to be like $30 and it's like now is $2.99. So I get a general idea of what's in my sub boxes, the prices, but they discounted. Yeah, it's crazy how much they can discount things. I feel like the one on Vine in Orlando is way better on YouTube than in real life. Yes, and we're gonna do In-N-Out, yes. Okay, so there's like different conversations going on, but basically the Disney Character Warehouse in Orlando, there's two. They're both pretty packed most of the time. Every time we've gone, it's like, and there's not that many options, and then this one has a lot of options. And then going back to Mick and Mel, I don't know if they're still in here or if Mel is in here, but we want to go to visit them in September. We want to try In-N-Out for the first time. The whole story there was that they were sending us a gift card for In-N-Out for when we go to, oh, hi, Art Abandonment. Finally to see you live. Well, we never go live, so this is kind of like a first. My other half is coming right now. He's this ghost, but he is going to be here soon, so he's not just a ghost. But he's here in spirit. And Coco's here. Say hi, Coco. Hi. He doesn't like to look this direction. I don't know why. But yeah, we hope to see them. We hope to meet them in person. We hope to finally get to try In-N-Out. And let's see. And when it comes to Vlogoween, I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I hope that I can get back on it sooner than later, and that we can go back to posting videos. Again, we have Mickey's Not So Scary, we have Food and Wine, we have all these things coming, and I've been filming stuff before this, so I might drive to that song. Yeah, you honestly should drive to it, because I mean, if you're gonna be in Orlando, you're not that far. I mean, you're kind of far though still. My boyfriend lives in California. He took me to try In-N-Out. We still haven't tried In-N-Out, and when we were there like recently in California, and we thought about it, but we love Ghost Jeremy and Coco. We thought about trying In-N-Out, and then we were just like, let's just save it so we have something else to look forward to when we come back to California. Did the geniuses give you guys any kind of No. They don't know like what is wrong with it, so they were like, we're gonna send it and they'll contact you and they'll give you an estimate, or they'll tell you how much it's gonna cost before they do anything. So I'm just waiting for that call any second now, and for them to be like, hopefully be like, oh, we figured it out and it was an easy fix and you have Apple Care, so you're fine, we'll just send it back to you. Like, that would be the most ideal situation, but I should have put geniuses in quote that first time. I hope they're geniuses and I hope they figure it out. In-N-Out will be so much better with Mick and Mel. And Darla. I can't wait. I can't wait to like finally get to meet you guys. You guys have been so supportive. I remember back in the day when we would only get like 2 comments, and it would be Mick and Mel and like Wonderful World of Wendy, she goes back from like back then, but it's crazy how it's just those 2 people. We wish we lived closer together. Joe would have loved to look at. Oh my god, I feel like I've been missing so much. Can't forget about Darla. No, Darla is like, no offense guys, but Darla is like, I can't wait to meet her. I feel like she is such a character, and I know that she could just have a whole YouTube channel where she could just do reviews on anything, and I would watch it, just like see her talking about anything, because she's so cute. Her little like sassiness is so fun to watch. But yeah, basically we're almost at 1K, which is really crazy. I'm really like, I don't understand how we got here. Like, I mean, I do. It's been 3 years. I mean, in my head, I'm like, I've seen people who just started YouTube maybe a few months ago, and they're almost at 1K, or they're already past 1K. And we've been at it like slowly trying along for 3 years. So technically, yes, it's kind of like time to, you know, be able to. But I I guess the craziest part is that to get monetized would be really weird. Like, to actually, the money that we've been putting into YouTube, it would be so nice to get some back in return so that we can put it back into YouTube, you know? We do, obviously every video we make is gonna we spend money. Maybe she'll have her own channel one day. I would love to, that would be amazing. 22 to 1K hype party. Aw, thank you. It's weird. It's weird to think that we're so close. Hold on, like, I just feel like, I know when we get monetized, which I'm hoping that YouTube doesn't change their mind and they don't change the rules, but if everything goes well, we can get monetized, hopefully. And if that's the case, that means that we can start getting some money, which I know is not gonna be much. It might be just a few hundred or something in a whole year. Are you planning on doing a live stream in the parks to celebrate? That's a good point. We probably should. Because right now I can't go live through YouTube. I have to go live through like some other source, which I'm using, like I mentioned in the beginning, I was using like Mobcam. But technically when we make it to 1K, we could be at the parks by then, we'll see. And if we are, we can go live through YouTube, just like the YouTube app. So that'll be perfect. So I think so. I think that'll be fun actually to go live. If it happens like while we're at Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party or something like that, that'll be perfect. Just to say that you are monetized makes you feel so special. I know. I want to feel like official now. Like, oh my God, we're monetized and have ads. Like, it's so silly because we've been doing this as a hobby just for fun for so long that the idea of making a few bucks off of it it just feels like almost like a dream job. And I know it's not like enough to like make it a full-time job or anything, but I wish it could be a full-time job. If I could just make videos all the time and have the time to be creative and come up with fun concepts and actually like just devote my whole like efforts into it, I would. But I feel like a horrible subscriber, a horrible friend. Giovanni's T-ball has taken over my life. Are you dressing up as Mickey's Nuts? Yes, we are dressing up. I'm gonna be Jack Skellington. And Jeremy's gonna be Sally. But not like, he's not gonna wear a dress. Like, it's not gonna be like he's gonna be like Sally as a girl. I mean, I was kind of thinking it would be fun for him to have a red wig. We'll see. We'll see. I'm kind of convincing him and I think he might be down, but I don't want it to be like a really cheap like red haired wig. I want it to be like a yarn red hair wig. Like, you know, like the yarn that her hair looks like. So let's see if I can pull that off and if he's down. But I want it to be Jack and Sally, but like reverse. And then we have a zero. We have like a floating zero that's hanging on my ceiling. And I thought it'd be cool to like put a leash around him and like walk him. I don't know, we'll see. I'm off to bed. That you'll be at 1K in no time. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Ashley. Thank you for coming by. Honestly, it's crazy that we're about to reach 1K. And I know that's such a small number in comparison to like people out there who have like millions and all that, but to us that's just already mind-blowing that we would even have 1,000 people watching. And you know, technically when you have 1,000 subscribers, you know that's not actually like 1,000 people watching, because like I think that's more like 500 people maybe are watching, maybe. I feel like there's so many ghost subscribers who don't watch and all that, which is fine, but it's still really cool to like see that number. Can't wait to see you guys' costume. Yeah, I'm a little worried because I have this jacket that's for Jack Skellington and it's a little tight on me, and I was like really planning to lose like enough weight by then to be able to fit in it more comfortably because it's kind of tight, and I failed at that. Like, I haven't really been doing that well. It's Halloween season. Like, this is the hardest time of the year to decide to go on a diet. So I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna squeeze in there as best as I can. But I've just been like so sad also that like Halloween is going by so quickly. I feel like we haven't done a pumpkin patch. I really wanted to do that. We wanted to go to Wynwood. It's like a downtown area for us, and they have like this haunted house that we've been wanting to check out, and hopefully we can do that. I really want to see Rocky Horror Picture Show, like any live production that I can find if they have one. We have ghost subs too. Yeah, I think everybody does. I think, you know, we've been having a lot of people who like do the whole like, they'll comment and they'll be like, we subscribe to your channel, would appreciate if you do the same. And then maybe I won't because I forgot, or I didn't check it out, or I didn't see the comments, and then I think those people end up unsubscribing because you didn't subscribe to them. So it's like ultimately you weren't even like there for the real reasons, you just wanted the numbers, and like you're not even gonna watch my videos. So it's kind of like this whole thing about numbers, it sucks, you know. I'll give Jeffrey props if he wears a wig. Yeah, Jeffrey. There was one time that we were I was on live with Mick and Mel, and I kept calling Jeremy Jeffrey and Jamie and all these other names, and it was just funny. Hey, Indiana Jones, thank you for being here. Now you're on our live. Oh, and Jeremy's here. Hold on. 6% of our viewerships aren't subscribed. Yeah, I think that's... Okay, hold on. 1 second. Okay, now we have Jeffrey, or Jamie, the other half of the flipped. Hold on. Hi, Dole Whip Dad, thank you for coming in. This has been a journey by myself, but I've been doing it. I'm a talker, so I haven't really been having that hard of a time, but happy Halloween Blocktoberfest. Hi, Honest Vlogs, thank you for coming. I wish the ghost would start talking. No, but now he's here, so you can start talking. Come join me, because I've been just blabbing away. I feel like a crazy person. It's weird, because like there's comments, so people are here and they're talking to me, but they're not talking to me, so I feel like a crazy person just talking all the time. I don't do that. I don't want to sub to people's channels that have no interest in watching. That has been like the worst thing, is that people will subscribe, and then you don't subscribe, and then they get mad at you for not subscribing back, because they just wanted you to subscribe so that they would subscribe, and then they unsubscribe, and then you're like, why did someone unsubscribe? Like, how come we're losing followers?
Usually there are also channels that like
or
you
like
can't relate to.
Right, like we have a lot of people. This Romantic says hi, Jeremy.
Hey.
And
Indiana Jones.
There you are. Hi, Irresistible Magic. Yeah, we've had a few channels like kid channels, like
like little cartoon stuff and
well, like
toy building.
It's awkward for two adults to want to follow a channel of like just a kid or two kids reviewing toys, and then it's like I don't want to watch that. Like, why am I going to subscribe for me to be a liar and say like, yeah, I'm subscribed, and then I'm never going to watch your videos? I'm not interested in watching toys. Like, it's just weird, and I don't want to watch kids. So it's like, what's the point of having subscribers come for just the sake of...
They're not going to watch.
Yeah, like,
right.
It's weird. It's a weird platform when it comes to that. Miguel says,
it's
hard. Yo, Jeremy, how was band practice? Miguel's asking.
We got some songs that you're going to like.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's a secret.
You don't like toy reviews? No, we don't like toy reviews. This is we have to like scroll to see the comments.
How many? Hi. On my phone.
Hey guys, I'm talking to Luke to see Modest Mouse and the Black Keys. Oh man, I would love to see Modest Mouse and the Black Keys. Those are actually like really, really good bands. Okay, I'm trying to figure out this whole thing, how to read messages on here. That's what have been happening on my channel. I'll be back later. Happy to see you. Thank you for coming by, Bree. I appreciate it. The kids' channel is weird because you know his parents doing it, but the kids making the videos. Welcome to the live, Jeremy.
Hey.
Mel says hi.
What's up?
Yeah, I was just talking about how...
I don't know if this is easier.
Oh yeah, now we can read the now I have a source to be able to... Yeah, Modest Mouse, honestly, I would love to see that live.
That would be cool.
That's like one of my favorite, like,
I'd love to see it like in a small club. Not like in a, big arena.
Right, like in a way that we can actually like see them and not be like they're like this small. I don't know how many times I've seen a concert where like the performance is like this tiny and you're so far back that you feel so disconnected no matter what you do. It's November 5th. That's soon.
And it's obviously it's here in Miami, right?
Yeah, I mean I'm sure it's in Miami.
Or South Florida at least.
November 5th. I don't know. Maybe.
Depends what day it is.
Yeah, it depends on what day of the week. With him being a band means that Fridays, Saturdays, well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and sometimes Sundays are like, we can't really like do anything at night. So it's like, that's why we go on trips like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because that's when we're like the most free. Jeremy, what instrument do you play?
I play the drums.
Yeah, he's a drummer. They're from Gainesville. I saw them in St. Augustine in a small cafe.
Cool.
Oh, I didn't know Modest Mouse is from Gainesville.
Wow.
Indiana Jones says, let's go together. We just filmed a collab with Indiana Jones. If I can get that video up and figure out how to do it before I get my laptop, that'll be great. But we did like I think you need to come in more. Like, you're still so far. So we went to Goodwill with her and we tried to do a thrift challenge where I wanted to find him. I have a Dorothy costume and I wanted him to be the Scarecrow. So then she helped me go to we went together to a Goodwill, and we found a way to make a really cheap version of the Scarecrow costume, under like, it was like under $12 or something, and it came out cool. So let's see if I can get that video up. And oh, it's on a Tuesday. That's perfect.
On a Tuesday.
That could work.
That could work.
Tuesdays are like Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Those are our days. Those are our favorite days of the week. Because then from there, it just gets hectic. Especially like even with my lessons, like I teach the most those days and he works the most those days. So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is the most chill opportunities for us to be able to go on trips or like to do a live stream, apparently.
Yeah.
I was telling them about the whole drama with the laptop. And,
okay.
Yeah,
right.
I told them everything.
So,
well,
still no news,
the 4 to
right?
5 was telling me that he transfers his stuff from the G7X onto his iPhone and uses, and he edits on his iPhone.
Oh,
so there is a way
okay.
I can learn how to do it. So
we just
I
need
might
to buy
contact
maybe
him.
something.
I know.
I
was
don't know.
showing them how this has been my method for so
Right.
long that I don't understand how to, like, you can't just like do this on
We
the.
probably need something for the phone that's like this.
Well, he was saying that I think on the G7X I can actually do
you
it.
can like airdrop it or something?
Something like that. I have to
Okay.
figure it out. I'm not tech savvy, so I'm hoping he can help me out because I don't even know how to do that. But I'm sure there's a way. I'm sure I can make it work. Maybe I can get that video up soon. And I was telling them how he wanted to do the Wynwood haunted house.
Yes.
I don't know if we're gonna have time. He says the only problem is that it takes forever to transfer.
Okay.
And it already takes forever just to process videos, like to upload videos through the laptop. I wonder on the phone if it's the same or not, but it feels like it takes forever as it is. So it's a lot of patience. He said, Indiana Jones says, be right back. All right. The only problem is that, okay, so he can show us. Miguel says maybe renting a laptop from a rent-a-setter or something like that for the time being for editing. I don't know if that'll be worth it, but that's an idea. I never thought of that. I could rent a laptop. I wonder how much that would be.
Yeah.
If it's
look
like,
into it for sure.
if it's not too expensive, I mean,
if you don't get a phone call by
I'm expecting
tomorrow?
a phone call tomorrow. I hope they call me tomorrow because,
Yeah.
you know, it's been a while. Disney Romantics. I did the same transfer from G7X to the iPhone and edit on my iPhone. I can show you next week. Oh wow, they do it too.
Well,
So I'm just being a big baby.
I guess.
I'm like, I can't do anything without my laptop. It's just like once you get used to something, it's so hard to like try a new method. But it's possible apparently. If people we know are doing it. So what program are you using? iMovie. Well, wait. To edit is iMovie. The program I'm using, I guess, right now to do this live stream is it's called Mob. You know, I tried to go live without realizing that we can't go live because we don't have 1K.
because we don't have 1,000.
So I'm using a thing called Mob Cam.
Okay.
Indiana Jones told me about it, and that's how we are live right now because
okay.
we technically can't go live unless we have 1K. And then someone was telling us that it would be a cool idea when we get to 1K if we're at Orlando that we should do a live stream while we're in Disney.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get to 1K by you guys help us get to 1K so that we can be there by Monday so we can live stream at Disney with our YouTube app.
I think it's possible.
Let's see.
25
more
people.
Hi Joshua from okay, no, it's Josue from the Honest Vlogs. I was like, who's Joshua? This is Wi-Fi button. There's a Wi-Fi button on the camera. You connect that on your phone. You have to download the Canon camera app. Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll be definitely contacting you, Florida 5, so that we can figure it out. I understand about not wanting to change how you edit. I feel the same way about trying to edit on the laptop. I have such a quick way of doing it now. Like I'm such an expert on doing it that way that I'm just like, I go fast on it that for me to imagine doing it another way now feels like I'm gonna be like turtle speed going through it. That's so dumb that you can't go live without one. Yeah, like why can't you be...
They
what?
keep
Like, what
adding
does it
rules
matter?
all the time, but
yeah, I don't know why they're
don't
so
know.
picky about like you. First, we were monetized in the
For a
beginning
bit.
of our YouTube journey before they decided to change it, and we're like, you need to have 1,000 subscribers.
well, it was like there was 3 changes or something. First, anyone was able to be monetized, and then it was 10,000 views. And then now it's 1,000 followers.
And I really hope they don't change it again.
Right.
Because that would be so frustrating. Dole Whip Dad says, nice, congrats on 1K any day.
Yeah.
Almost there. I use Filmora and it works really well for me. You use Filmora on the phone or on the laptop? Because I have never heard of Filmora before. Florida 5 says, I'm going to make a YouTube video for it. That's a good idea. You might as well make a YouTube video for people like me who don't know how to do it. Because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who need that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Disney Romantic says we're pushing for you. You have you on your feature list. Oh, I think we have you guys on ours too. We like did it one day. We were putting a bunch of channels on there, and we realized that you can only put a lot, so they kind of like change out sometimes. But,
okay. Oh yeah, that's right.
But
It
I
rotates.
remember I put them in
yeah.
there. Let me see. Hold on. Florida 5 says YouTube has some stupid rules. Yeah. Have you heard about the new thing with Disney that now like Disney channels?
No. It's kids channels that target
kids.
Children.
Right. So we're like concerned about that because if you post that you're at Disney, does that target children? But what if you're drinking? Because we always drink. So let's make sure we're drinking because we're not a kids channel.
We'll have to wait till January and see.
Because now if you have a kid-friendly channel, then like they don't let you get monetized. So I don't know. They're always trying to find a way. Not bad parents. Where's Jeremy's drink? He can share. I actually saved you some. So go pour yourself some wine. Some of these. Dole Whip Dad. They did that. The live with 1K and up because the crazy guy in Australia went live and shot up a church.
Oh, is that what?
But what is it? You can.
But that was on Facebook.
But also, you could be crazy and have 1K. Like, what does it matter if you have 500 or 1K? Like.
I actually got a.
Why is this light blinking? Okay. Keen Master. Is that in editing or is that how you go live? Oh, okay. So you use that on your laptop. I use Keen Master to edit. Okay. Oh, so 2 of you use Keen Master. Keen Master on your phone. We never got to be monetized. Hopefully soon though. Are you guys at 1K Honest Vlogs? We use Filmora. Okay. I've never heard of Filmora or KinMaster. I mean, I don't know about any edit. All I know is iMovie, so I've never even really know about these things. Look up Hayes Family Vlog. They made a whole vlog about it. All right, I'll check that out. We always drink too. Does that count if we have kids? Yeah, I don't know, cause you guys I don't think you're like trying to target kids or anything. So I think it's fine.
I don't know. I think if you like start.
You have a beer. When did you get a beer? Oh, well, cheers. We gotta do the cheers. Hold on. Well, we're in trouble if that happens.
No, I think if it's like, I don't know.
Our name has Disney and we drink in almost every video. Yeah, I think Disney Romantics, I think you're fine. I think it's clear that you're not for kids.
Disney Romantics, I mean, almost all the channels we watch and everyone here, I don't think we're targeting like, 3-year-olds to watch our videos. It's more for the adults and the parents and
yeah, I don't think we're trying to like appeal to kids. We're not like, hey,
we're not dressing in costumes and we don't have silly voices. But it's
up to YouTube to decide what they think, and that's the worst part. Like you don't know what their standards or whatever is, Oh, Honest Vlogs, you're almost at 2K. How come you're not? Or is it because the watch time? You don't have the watch time yet? Cause you should be. If you're at 2K, I feel like you're close to the watch time at least. Filmora is pretty good. I use Adobe Premiere. I have heard of Adobe Premiere. I think I heard that that's what the Tim Trackers use or something, or maybe I'm confused.
No, probably Final Cut.
Miguel says, like the stream, guys. Aileen and Jeremy are doing great. Yes, like the stream. Apparently that matters. I don't know why or how it works, but like people always say to like the stream. So I always just assume that it does better for you. So like the stream. I don't know what it's going to do, but it's going to do something. Targeting kids is not our thing. No, it's not our thing either. We definitely are not trying to get a kid. Like, there's no use in having a bunch of kids showing up in our channel. Like,
and leaving like silly comments that don't make sense,
Yeah, no. We're also not even trying to target teenagers. I feel like we're trying to target adults. Like, that's our demographic. Like, 20-year-olds to like plus.
Right.
I don't care how old they are. Cheers. Disney Romantic says, cheers.
Cheers.
I know, we always have to do the cheers. The classic flep cheers, Mick and Mel. And Miguel put like a little cheers thing. So, Not Bad Parents says they do use Premiere. Yeah, we're all Tim Tracker stalkers. Like, we all know everything about them. They were asking earlier about like what motivated us to do the whole like Tim and Adam video.
Oh.
Do you remember like what was the idea? Like where
I know
we got
your idea.
I knew it. I said that. I was like, I hate to take credit, but I think it was my idea.
Yeah.
But I don't remember like why. But I just remember we just decided to do it. But I had the hat and you had the shirt, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then we went to go look for the mustache and I painted on a beard. And then we were like, we
went to City Walk.
I can't believe we went to City Walk and we actually filmed that video. We were just like, Adam the Woo here. And I did it so well. I was so proud. Like, I felt like I did it justice and like we did like I felt like we did a decent job. And then Adam the Woo saw it and had to talk about it, and he like actually posted it, and I was just like, we're gonna be famous.
It was
that was awesome.
Our best video
at
ever,
that time.
maybe.
That was like the biggest highlight.
It was like 120 comments in 1 hour.
I know.
Like,
we thought
whoa.
we were gonna like that was it. Like we were gonna make it, and then it died out like like a few hours later.
The next day it was done.
But we were like, that's it. Like we're gonna get it. Like we did it. Adobe Rush. I've never heard of that one either. Off to bed. I hope you guys get to call tomorrow and the laptop returns good as new. Thank you, Young in the Parks. I really do. Or I mean, I should say your names, but like it's I hate when I say people by their like profile name, but it's like a habit because I'm reading it. But I really do hope I get the call tomorrow. But thank you guys for stopping by. We appreciate it.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Are we gonna see them next week?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Cool.
And the Disney Room Antics, we're gonna be having some cocktails at the Enchanted Rose, which I'm excited about. It says, okay, Not Bad Parents. Oh, I've used Rush. It's pretty good actually. Adobe Rush. I've never heard of that one either. That was the funniest video ever. I felt like that video we made was like, I wish we could do more skit things like that without, it's hard to also not like insult people because you're doing it for comedy, but you don't want people to take it the wrong way. So it's really tricky. I felt like they appreciated it and they didn't see it in some type of bad way. But like when you're doing things like that, you always have to be careful and like keep in mind that you could be coming off like as if you're making fun of them. But it's like we're doing it out of like the love for them, not the other way. But we met them before, so I felt like it was okay. Like
they liked it.
I think they liked it.
So.
I think it was fine. Miguel says, yeah, same here. Our general audience is from 18 to 34. Good. And I feel like with Darla, even though you have a kid in your channel, I don't think you're trying, like, it's clear that you're not trying to be like a kid channel.
Yeah.
She's just a kid that's in your channel, but she's not targeting kids in your channel,
Right.
It's not like she's the one commanding everything. Like,
no,
she's
it's
just
not like her,
a bonus,
her channel.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So I think it's fine. Jeremy, you excited to be Sally for Mickey's Not So Scary, Mel says.
Should be interesting.
I was telling them I'm going to get you to wear a wig.
Oh my goodness.
I think it would be so much more fun if you had a
wig.
wig.
It would be fun.
It wouldn't be the same if you just had like
it's gonna be
normal.
silly.
I mean, if you were Tim Tracker and I was on the Woo, we've done worse. Like we've been out in public with crazier costumes. So
that's true, and it wasn't Halloween.
You'll be fine.
It was the middle of the week. Like
Honest Vlogs. Yeah,
September.
Just waiting on the watch time. Now we started uploading about 5 months ago. The subs are the easy part. The watch time is the hardest. No, for us it was the opposite. The watch time we got a while back. We had the watch time because we started 3 years ago.
Right.
So the videos have been going for a while. And
we
then,
had a few videos that did okay.
But the problem was we were not promoting our stuff anywhere. So like we weren't getting subscribers. And I thought YouTube would just, that people would just find us, I don't know. I thought that's how it worked. But really, with small channels, that's not how the algorithm works. You really have to like promote your stuff elsewhere. And then it wasn't until Instagram happened, which I was explaining, it was this year that I started doing, like literally February or March or something, and everything changed. Like we went from like
300 to 600 in
like
months?
2 or 3 months,
Yeah.
and it was all thanks to the Instagram community. Go figure.
Right.
That whole time that we were doing YouTube, I could have just gone on Instagram and tried to promote it and actually make friends on there. And instead, I was like, no, we're gonna do it the hard way. We're gonna do it through YouTube. Yeah, it just didn't work out that way. Okay, so I can't wait to meet you guys too, honestly. It's gonna be so much fun. You guys have to take pictures. We will definitely be taking pictures. I mean, obviously, like we'll be posting on my story. I'll be posting on the Instagram. I'll be doing maybe a live. We'll see.
If we're at 1,000 by then.
Zippity Doodad. Hi, thank you for joining us.
Hey.
I feel like we've been blabbing around. I don't even know anymore what we're talking about. But well, I spent half an hour talking about myself.
Oh, okay.
And Coco was here.
Oh yeah.
Now Coco's over there somewhere, but
was he talking?
Not bad. No, he wasn't talking. Not Bad Parents. Where are you staying?
We haven't got a hotel yet.
Okay, so fun fact, we stay at like really cheap motels. In order to afford this life we have where we go on trips constantly, we can't afford resorts. We go to like we go on like Expedia and we'll look up like a
we put 4-star and then we go to like lowest price to the highest price.
But like highest rated reviews.
Right.
Not bad, no bed bugs. I look up I check that the floors are wood. That they're not like
tile,
carpet because I can't stand it when it's carpet. And then we just pick something that's like $50 or less. And that's how we do it. I would love to stay we've never stayed at a Disney resort. That would
not
be,
even like one of the,
not even a value one.
Right.
It would be nice, but it also is just like
one day, of course.
Yeah, maybe when we get monetized.
I really want to stay in that Star Wars
we'll
spaceship
Oh my god,
thing.
that's gonna be too expensive. That's gonna be the most expensive.
Yeah, but
that's like talking about
gonna be
like
fun.
next level.
That's
Maybe
true.
when we're Tim Tracker status, if we ever are there, then we could.
We have to
I
apply
wonder
for
if they
a-
could even afford that like right now.
Oh, of course they can.
Yeah, they can, right? I don't know.
But they're gonna get a
They
media
have-
pass, and they'll just go in for free.
Dole Whip Dad and Zippity Doo Dad. I love that the two dads are here. Not bad. That's totally us. The Airbnb is pretty cheap for us. Yeah, you know, okay, fun story. The first time we ever went to Orlando together, we stayed in an Airbnb. But the problem was, it was our first time doing this, and we didn't know better. So we didn't read that we were not going to be by ourselves. We didn't see that part.
The description.
So we get there, and the guy's like, all right, here's your stuff. This is this is that. Me and my wife are going to be right in this room, and your room is right there. And we were like, okay.
And they're like, you can use the kitchen, you can walk around the house.
Yeah, and
like,
we
what?
never left the bedroom. We were so like shy.
Oh, we were never at the house.
We were also never there. We were in the
Yeah.
parks. But it was just like, we didn't know that you could do that. Like, you could be in the house with the people who own the house, and they could just be like living right there in the room next door to you, and you're just like in the other bedroom, and you're just like, I don't want to like do anything. Like, I can't even go to the bathroom without feeling like I'm disturbing someone. Like, it was weird. So then ever since then we haven't done Airbnb, because like, I don't know, I think we just thought that like that was weird, and like, but I know obviously that you could do
Yeah.
an Airbnb and you could be by yourself. So
Right.
we just, I don't know how we missed that part, but we were like, all right, we're gonna get a whole house. And we get there and the guy's like, all right, there's your bedroom, see you in 3 days. Like, and we never saw him again.
never
Like,
saw
they
him
were
again.
hiding, we hide.
Yeah.
And then we were always in the park, so we never really crossed paths, but it was just kind of like, it was weird. Do you take Coco with you? No. My Coco has the grandparents watch him. So, and he has a little girlfriend. My parents have a little dog. So like, and is a little girl dog, so that's kind of like his little girlfriend. He can't stand her, but he also loves her. It's weird. They like are obsessed with each other and they hate each other. So he spends like the weekend or whatever, the 3 days that we're away, he'll spend it with her. And my grandfather's there, my parents are there, so he's good. Like, he has plenty of company. But I wish I could take Coco with us. I always miss him whenever he's not with us. So
We'll be in the hotel room for like 8 hours.
I know, but he would just be he
know.
would be like in the hotel room by himself anyway, so it's not fun. But I wish I could just take him to the parks with me. The Florida 5, who cares? You only sleep there. Not like you're hanging out at the pool all day. Yeah, exactly. It's not
Right.
like we're there to explore the resort and like hang out all day.
Yeah, as long as, you know, like you said, there's no bed bugs and the
Right.
tile floor or wooden
That's the
floor.
one thing. Like, no bed bugs.
Of course, nobody wants that. But,
And
yeah.
what else is important? But we're just there to sleep. So I
Yeah.
mean,
As long as the air conditioner works,
we've actually had really good experiences with these cheap little hotels.
except for one. But yeah,
What was the bad experience?
there was that one that we stayed at where the breakfast was noodles, and
Oh, we took the Disney bus, but it was like
it was not a good Disney
it was
bus.
a bad bus. Like,
Yeah.
it was really cheap and like full of people and all these like families, and
It
we
was
were just
interesting.
like, yeah.
The breakfast
one was
was
one of
egg and
those-
noodles. It was so strange.
Nice. Gotta save that money. Yeah, you gotta save it somewhere. I don't know. I mean, for how often we go to Orlando, it just couldn't be that we would stay at resorts. I get it when people wait like that one time of the year that they go all out and they go to
Or
Orlando.
if you're like a member, a DVC
or if you're
member.
a DVC member, it makes
Yeah.
sense. But when you're just visiting for 3 days every like month or two, you can't stay at a resort. It's just unless you were like
Unless you got the money.
the
but
Tim Trackers.
Oh.
But all the dads are here. Hashtag all the dads. That's the worst. That's the worst thing ever. Oh my god, I would die. Awkward. There's a worst part to that story, but I can't even like. I don't
Yeah.
even know. I like just messed up I messed up something in the bedroom. That's all I'm gonna say. And I felt really bad. So, and it's awkward when the guy is just there and you're like, okay, well, I'll tell you later when we leave, and we'll message you and we'll tell you after. But okay, Disney romantics say, oh, Coco's girlfriend, love the grandparents puppy sit. Yeah, I mean, they love Coco, so, and he loves being spoiled by them, so it all works out. I paid extra for bed bugs once. Not bad parents.
I saw that. That cracked me up.
That's funny. Wait, you actually got bed bugs though? Cause
Yeah, I don't even know what that feels like.
I wonder how that's like.
Yeah.
I know you get little like
Mosquito bites?
you have
type
like
of
little
things?
bumps and
yeah.
I don't know, but that's horrible. The breakfast was noodles. What? Because you mentioned that the breakfast was noodles.
It was.
So it was a really cheap motel next to like
I wish I could remember the name.
I want to say Asian because I don't know exactly what it was, but it was like an Asian like restaurant.
Right.
And it was
yeah.
connected to the motel, so then the breakfast buffet was Asian food. So when we get there, it was like noodles. I mean, they did have eggs, but it was just like noodles and eggs.
That's it.
And that was it. So we were like, noodles and eggs, and we actually like kind of enjoyed it, but
but it was like 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, we're there eating like straight up noodles for breakfast.
You don't expect that.
It was weird. And it was
good,
like a lot of families in there, so I was surprised how many people.
And there was a song that we heard that was just
they kept playing this like
Vamos
let's
para la
go, vamos para la playa, some song about going to the beach, and it kept playing over and over again, and we were just eating the noodles and like hearing that beach song, and we were like, what is going on? Like, why are we here? Like, this is the weirdest thing. And I mean, we could have just gone anywhere. I don't know why but we just did it. We even did it the second day. That's how you know we didn't hate it that much, because we went back the second day for breakfast. We were like, eggs and noodles.
Interesting. I've never had that.
Yeah, we've never done it again, but it was kind of fun. When I was younger, I stayed at the hostel and got them though. Oh, when he was younger, he got bed bugs at a hostel.
Oh, a hostel. Oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
Hashtag noodles and eggs. Yeah, it's surprisingly not bad, like for breakfast, but also not ideal breakfast food, but not bad either. That's like our review for the Frappuccino. It's like, it's not bad. It's not good.
Well, it's like a pad thai. Has like
bad.
Scrambled eggs in it, right?
Yeah, it's like that.
Similar.
But, and it was free. So, or included.
Free?
I don't know.
Well, you're right.
Put that on your merch.
Which one? Noodles and eggs?
Yeah, hashtag noodles and eggs. That would be a funny, we just have the flept in the front and then the back, hashtag noodles and eggs.
Vlogging at the time, and we could have had that all on camera.
That would have been, that was back before we were like, there's so many moments that we look back at and we're like, I wish we would have made a YouTube video. I wish we were doing YouTube at that time. Before we were doing YouTube, we were always up to something, so it was kind of like,
we did so many things.
I know, we did so many things back then that we didn't film, that we were like, oh, I wish we had that on video now. We could go back and watch it.
Yeah.
All we have is like some photos and that's it. And it's like not the same. And that's really what's cool about YouTube, that you can go back and you can like revisit the memories, and it's in visual form. It's not, I mean, photos are visual form, but I mean like moving visual form.
Well, you look at a photo and you're like, what was this when we went to...
Yeah, like, was this background from this?
Right,
or like, I remember this outfit, like, was I wearing, was this the day we went to this? It's different when you actually, like, have a video and you can see the whole entire day and you can just see yourselves. Like, I mean, if you go back, I mean, don't do it. But if you go back to our 3-year-old video, the first one we ever did, it was just so bad. It was like us planting from Home Depot. We went to Home Depot,
right?
And we were like, we're gonna garden, and that was our first video. Like us being excited to start becoming gardeners. I don't know what we thought, but that was what we thought would be interesting to be on YouTube.
We didn't know where to start. We had to start somewhere.
We were like, let's just do something so we can get started, and I guess that's what we also did the Renaissance Festival.
That was the first video.
That was our actual first video, and that one wasn't that bad.
No,
because I actually worked hard editing that one, but. That was when I was trying to get used to editing on iMovie, so that was like when I was starting to get the hang of things. Don't be so weird about my bed bugs. It's okay, we're not judging you.
Yeah.
Fun Fiero, hi, thanks for popping in. He says, what's going on? We're just talking about the fact that we failed vlogging.
Yeah.
My laptop died, but it's not over, don't worry. I might figure out a plan B, either through my phone to edit, or maybe my laptop, by some miracle, will show up sooner than later. So, we'll see. Vlogging will continue. We gotta try this
phone stuff before then, though.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna give up. Like, we gotta do it. Not bad parents. Okay, talk about what the flept is. Is there a video about it? We need to do a Q&A.
So, right? No, we
need to do a Q&A, and then we're gonna save that question. Because it has so much involved in it.
No, there's only like 11 people here. We can tell them.
It has so much involved in that. There's so much to do with that flep thing, right?
You think so?
It's such a complicated thing.
No, it's not.
The flept is, I don't know. It's the flept. It has no...
Just tell them.
It has no meaning. It's nothing.
Okay, there you go. Right.
The flept is literally just a nonsense word we made up, and we thought it was weird. Actually, you made it up. You wrote that. So one day we were on PlayStation and he had to make up like a name for the PlayStation,
right.
like, you know, to
screen
sign in.
Or whatever.
And he wrote Dear Tootie's Flep. Like, he just wrote something. And I was just laughing at it because I was like, Dear Tootie's Flep, like, what did you write? And he was like, I don't know, I just wrote something. And then one day I was trying to figure out like what to call our YouTube channel when we decided to do YouTube. And I was like, Dear Tootie's Flept. So actually, originally, our channel was called Dear Tootie's Flept.
Yeah. And
then we realized how long and weird that was. So then we were like, let's just leave it as flept, because flept is like catchy, it's like short. But then it was just flept, like literally the wasn't there, it was just flept.
Then on Instagram,
people kept saying oh no, we changed it on Instagram to the flept because flept was taken.
Right.
And then afterwards we were like, I like the sound of the flept.
So then YouTube.
So now it's the flept.
And that was like 3 months ago we changed it.
Yeah.
To the flept.
But ultimately, it doesn't. It's just weird. That's it.
Yeah, it's just a sound. It's just not.
It's just flept. I like it because it's like weird and short and simple and different. Like I know nobody out there has been saying flept, so I know it's like ours, you know. And then it's also like kind of like people can go ahead and believe something more to it. Like technically, the FL sounds like Florida. Like, yeah.
Right.
FL. You would think.
An idea for a merch if we ever get that far.
Yeah.
You know, with whatever. We'll see.
Like F is for Florida.
No.
L is for...
No.
I don't know. Same. I wish I would have vlogged being pregnant with Darla. Oh my god, that's true. That would be... I would totally be vlogging all of that now, of course, now that this is a thing. But I'm sure all these moms out there who didn't vlog... I mean, weren't vloggers, could wish they could go back and see, you know, their experience, you know? Yeah. It's a different world we're living in now.
I mean, even just something as simple as us, you know, being younger... Being 25 years old and going to parks, you know,
I know,
back then.
3 years ago seems like we were a lot younger, but it does. 25 to 30 is a difference. Well, we're 20, I'm 29.
Right.
And I was 26.
Yes, that's
but
right.
To me, that's still like a big difference, so. Okay, so Disney Romantic says you have to start somewhere, agree. Also, we have a lot of friends that work the Renaissance festivals. Do you guys still go? We haven't gone the last few years.
No. Just this past year was only a year. We didn't go.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. We went last year.
Right.
And the year before. That was our first video. That was one of our first videos. And then we went last year, and then we didn't go this year.
Right.
But I like the Renaissance Festival. I think it's so much fun. And I like the mead tasting. They have the mead. And they have like there's so much going on. They have the night, what's it called? The
jousting?
The jousting. There you go.
Right.
That's such a fun show. Where they're dramatic and they make it seem like
well, there's also like the jousting and then there's actual
battles.
the
battle one,
right?
Where the people actually battle each other, like you
sword fighting.
Yeah, it's like sword fighting and it looks so real and they're all like, I dub thee, like they all like.
It's all like planned. It's
yeah,
like
they have the whole
like
thing
WWE.
planned out like skits.
Right.
So it's so cool and I love them. We need to go back next year for sure. Not bad parents. Now you have to talk about it. Best backstory ever. I guess that was probably before I even went there. Before I even said the story, that was probably like, because there really is no backstory. But I guess we should start making up some type of weird story behind it.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, just throw people off.
We should make up something crazy.
Every time, we'll be like the Joker, where every time we talk about it,
it's a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like flept is the name of blah, blah, blah. And then we change it again. We're like, actually, flept is this. Actually, I'm a broom.
And only the 11 people here will know the truth. Yeah,
you guys will be the only ones who will know. And then you can expose us. Use the... Uh-oh. Use the, it's cleaner. Yeah, using the flept is more clean than just flept. Yeah, it makes it sound more like official, like the flept. Use the, it's clean. That was the Social Network reference. Oh, is that the movie, The Social Network?
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I don't get the reference because I don't remember that movie. I haven't seen it in so long.
I've never seen it.
But maybe I think that was a part of the movie or something. Thanks for explaining. Now the name makes more sense. Yes, it's us basically. We are flept. Well, okay. Originally, we didn't want to like also have our names out there. We thought it was like we wanted to stay like low key.
Well, we also didn't know what to call a channel. It was just,
right. We didn't know what to do. But also, we just kind of we weren't gonna be like Jeremy and Eileen's Adventures in Florida. Like we didn't want it to be like something so specific, you know, because we didn't know where our channel would go. We didn't know what we would do.
We thought we were gonna be a Miami channel, which we are.
Yeah, I was explaining. Oops.
Phone call. Hold on.
Yeah, let me, my mom's calling me. Thanks for, you mentioned the Joker. Have you seen the movie? What did you think? Oh, man. That movie was, okay, so it wasn't as intense as I thought it would be, but it also wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't like, I don't know how
the Joker?
The Joker. I'm gonna call my mom really quick. Okay. You tell him about the Joker. What did you think?
I don't know. From everything we heard.
I can't. How can I leave?
Hold on.
Hold on.
So yeah, the Joker. We thought it was gonna be more intense than it was, but at the same time, it was still a pretty intense movie. Like I guess we assumed there would be more violence in it, but it was just definitely more of a psychological drama, I would say. Not even much of a thriller. But it was one of the best films we saw this year, for sure. And what beer am I drinking? Let's see. This is from Hollywood, Florida. And it's an IPA. It's called, what is it called? Roadhead Indian Pale. Yeah, I like IPAs. Just one gets the job done. Let's see. I'm in a country band. Most people don't expect that, especially being in Miami. But yeah, I play country music. I play the drums. It leans back. Hold on.
People, is it time for people to ask about what?
Yeah, it was hard.
More about you, since you're the mysterious one. Whoops. He's the quiet one, so it's always interesting for them to get to know you more because I'm just always talking anyway. So he talks more on YouTube than in real life. That's what people who know you in real life have told me. They're like, Jeremy talks more on YouTube than like in person, and I'm like,
I don't know.
On YouTube, he's pretty shy still. Like, he doesn't really talk that much on YouTube either. And they're like, no, he's so talkative. But I think it's like the snack videos. We talk a lot more in those. Like,
yeah.
you definitely like talk more. You've come a long way because in the beginning, you were like so much more shy on YouTube.
I think the hardest part for me still is being in public.
It is weird.
And just like filming while people are just walking by you. That
I don't think
is the hardest part for me.
I think I've gotten better at blocking that. But I'm also the person who usually holds the camera and just starts doing it. And then you're just there like, okay.
it's still
happening.
Hard for me.
But I've learned to block it out, but it's still weird. Because, you know, it's not normal around here.
Well, even when we're in California and you see other people doing it, it still feels weird.
Well, when you're in Disney, it's not weird. That's like the one place where it's not weird.
I don't know. It's weird for me all the time.
Yeah. But when we're at home doing videos like the snack boxes and stuff like that, that's not weird.
No.
Like, I don't feel strange talking to a camera right now, but when you're just talking like out in public to a camera and people are seeing you, it's hard to get past the point of like realizing that people are watching and stuff. But he said, Fun Fiero says, country drummer, that's awesome. I love playing music. Do you play drums or any instruments? Yeah, it's crazy because I don't even like country.
Right. Well, I originally didn't like country either.
I like their country, but I don't like traditional country music. I like Johnny Cash and stuff like that, but I don't like what's on the radio for country.
I don't like it either.
And they don't really do those type of country songs.
But sometimes we do.
Yeah,
but,
sometimes. And those are my least favorite songs.
We don't like
but
them.
they also do rock. So they do like Creep from Radiohead. They do like Zombie from the Cranberries. They do cool songs that to me are like.
I can't wait for you to hear the new songs that we have. But
yeah.
Yeah.
And I like when you guys do like the Beatles or like, you know, the
know.
songs that are not country. But that's just, you know, that's just because I'm biased. Wait, can you?
Yeah.
So we can see the comments. But when I first saw the band, I like was like, well, it's not as bad as it's not, country isn't as bad as like, throughout time I've learned to really kind of appreciate some songs for sure. Like I love Friends in Low Places. That's like my favorite country song of all time, and I thought it was the worst song ever when I first heard it, and now it's like my favorite. Every time it comes on, I'm like, and it's so funny because it just I think it just grows on you. Okay, hold on.
Wow, look at that. No, I'm just reading it. Not Bad Parents.
Try being Massachusetts people. Look at us like we're crazy.
What is it?
I play guitar and sing. Oh, Fun Fiero plays guitar and sing. Did you
really
say?
Cool.
Did you say if you guys have watched The Addams Family? The Addams Family, is that in
That's
theaters?
Yeah, it just came out recently, but no.
No.
And I think is there 2 of them?
We were talking about the Joker for a second there. Not Bad Parents says I play guitar, piano, sax, flute, sing in a few languages.
What? Whoa.
Well, I could sing in Spanish. That's about it.
That's really cool.
Paul is wondering if you guys do rockabilly.
Yeah. We have a song that we transformed into rockabilly.
Hi, Annie. Welcome back.
We do a Johnny Cash song, Folsom Prison.
Yeah.
And a rockabilly.
In a rockabilly set, yeah, style.
Right. And we have another song that's kind of rockabilly by this guy named Sturgill Simpson.
Man, that's a lot of instruments. He plays guitar, piano, sax, flute, sings, in a few languages. Wow. I play the piano.
Yes.
And you play the drums.
And
that's about as far as it goes. We have like our instrument of choice. And every other instrument that I think we both have attempted, we never really have gone very far with.
Right.
Because I know you've tried Spanish guitar.
Yeah.
I've tried ukulele.
Spanish guitar is fun. But
yeah, like ukulele's fun, but it's
it.
hard. I mean, it's not hard. It's just like once you get into it,
it's pretty easy.
I know it's not that hard. I just like I don't get into it. Once you're good at an instrument, it's like I feel like it took me so long to get good at this one thing that I'm like I don't want to like work that hard to get good at another instrument. I don't know. It's like languages. Like I'm so bad with like languages that I don't. It's so hard for me to learn. I'm not even good at Spanish, and I live in Miami, and I'm Cuban. But barely. I'm like an
Cuban.
Yeah, but I'm like an Americanized Cuban. Like,
right, sure.
I only speak Spanish to my grandfather, my grandmother, and like the people in public Spanish, sometimes who only speak Spanish. But it's like I don't use it very often, so my Spanish is so bad. It's gringa Spanish. But and I can't even get that one down. So my whole point is I suck at languages. Hold on. We play ukulele too. We're teaching Michelle. Aww.
Oh, cool.
And he sings a little bit of French and Portuguese. Man.
French and Portuguese. Wow. That's really cool.
I could sing Spanish better than I can talk it. Because I'm just mimicking like the sounds and stuff. Right. But I don't even know like what I'm saying. As a kid, I would like copy Selena songs and I would just be like, no me quede más. And I would just be like singing it and I had no idea what I was saying. And I still could do that, but doesn't mean that I'm like legit. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on, wait. I started playing piano when I was 4. I actually performed at Radio City Music Hall by the time I was 5. What? You never told me this?
Indiana Jones?
Yeah. That's really cool.
Wow. That is really cool.
I play piano, but I'm not that good. I'm like, I can get by. But I don't try.
I think you're good at the song that you know.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like sight reading, I guess.
How often am I on the piano?
That's the only thing.
Like,
you just never practice.
Like,
you teach all day.
Some weeks, 0.
You're always on the piano, but you're not actually playing.
Right.
You know.
I teach so much. I teach every day, piano all day. Practically, it feels at least. I do it for hours for sure. Like maybe 5 to 6 hours. I think the
only day that you have like the most free time is Monday, and then after that, it's just
right. And then it becomes every day.
Yeah.
And those days, it just feels like I'm on the piano so much that I don't like want to be more on the piano, which sucks because it does take away like the part of me that wants to be better at piano. But I think I've just right now in my current point in life, I'm currently okay with the level that I'm at. But I know that I want to get better someday.
And I think we've talked about this, but you have to like, for me, when it comes to drums, I had to perform to like keep playing drums.
It's because I'm not performing or anything. Right. Yeah, I know that.
If you perform,
I have no pressure.
Then you have pressure and
Yeah.
Exactly.
For me, it's right now just for the sake of playing for fun. And that kind of just feels like unmotivating because I'm like, well, I don't really care that much to like be better. But if I had a purpose, like when you're performing and you know you're gonna be heard, then I can see how that could be motivation to like get better and actually push yourself. So yeah, I've considered being like a cocktail pianist, like one of those people who plays during cocktail hour in weddings. Not the wedding march, not that person, not the church wedding march person, but the person that people go to afterwards when they're doing their little cocktail mingling and everybody's talking over the pianist. That's what I want to do. I want to be that person so I could just play music like lightly and it could be easy and no one's really paying attention and it's like no pressure. I could do that, but I don't like the all eyes on me thing. And it's funny because I train my kids to get good at that, but I'm like, but I don't want to do that. Like, you do that. That's all you. Like, I'm training you to do that, but I don't want to do that. I don't know. I did that for so long already. I went through my phase of performing for people all the time when I was young, and now that I'm older, I'm like, I'm good. I don't know.
I still love it.
But yeah, it's different. You're playing like with a band, you know.
Yeah.
If I was playing with a band, that'd be more fun than just playing like.
That's true.
But I don't play like I don't know how to play like how to what's it called like just improvise and stuff. I just play like classical music and stuff, so it's a little different.
I think you would also enjoy it more if you got into jazz and were able to, you know.
No, probably, yeah. I have to learn. I might have to go to like an actual
I think it
instructor
would be really cool
to learn how to do that, to just kind of like improvise and jam out. Put the thing so we can see the comments again. We'll see. I feel like, you know, we all go through phases in life, and sometimes like certain things are more of a priority than others, and then it kind of like
and with this whole YouTube, I mean,
YouTube has become such a priority that sometimes it's like I wish it was like all I want. That's all I want to do sometimes. It sucks because it's like not making money right now, and it's not the thing that I can spend all my time on.
And even once we are making money,
we still can't be.
Still not making
we still
money.
have to continue our normal
we're
lives.
Make $1 a day or something.
But it sucks because I wish I could just spend all the time on it and just, you know, hold on. Yeah, I actually won a scholarship to the Queen's Conservatory of Music, and then I hated playing piano after that. Yeah, I did it's called the Conservatory, what's it called? The Piano Guild or whatever. It's this big thing that you have to do a test, and I got certified through the Piano Guild of Society or whatever it's called. And that really did destroy like my love for piano, because the intense amount of practicing I had to do during that phase, it took me 3 years to get through that last level for me to graduate, and I think a big part of that really ruined it for me because it's just so redundant, and it was constantly the same songs. I had to perfect them and memorize them, and I don't know, I think that really did ruin it. Now that I'm playing songs for fun, it's totally different, but it did kind of put that sour taste in my mouth of like that discipline, and I don't know, it's not fun when when you have to do it so much to a point where it's not fun anymore. It kind of just ruins it for you. That's why I don't like doing that to my students. So
right. That's why
I let them play what they want to do. I'm like, hey, you want to play Beatles? You want to play whatever? Like, I have kids playing like
21 Pilots.
21 Pilots, yeah. I'll have a kid doing Demons from Imagine Dragons. Like, I'm like, that's cool. Like, do what you want. Like, I'm not gonna make you play whatever I want you to play, because then you're not gonna like it. So, and that's exactly why these kids actually are enjoying it, because they're doing what they want to do. And I think no teacher let me do that. All my teachers made me play specific criteria of songs, and it was just not fun. And with drumming, you just taught yourself basically.
Half and half.
So you kind of like winged it out to the point that you joined a band, and then you just kind of like went your way through there, and you never really had like, you just enjoyed the whole process probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mel says that she loves Selena as well. Do you say Selena or Selena? I say Selena, but I know people say Selena, but I love Selena. That movie, I watched it so much as a kid. It's crazy. And like her music was like everything. And then Indiana Jones says, I wasn't that good. I didn't know how to read music. I could just mimic songs. So many students try to just, yeah, that's the problem. Too many kids try not to read music, and then they just want to copy and paste what I teach them. Like I teach them a part, and they like memorize it, and then they know how to do it, but they don't know how to read music. And I'm like trying to tell them, like, you need to know what you're looking at. Like, it's so important. But yeah, and then they forget to play it, and then they can never play it again, because they have no desire to like go all over again. And I'm like, well, that's on you, because I told you to look at the music. So I play 90s alternative for a drunk wife. What? On the weekend sometimes. Does that count as a performance? Oh, I was so confused. I play 90s alternative for a drunk wife. I think that counts. Yeah, honestly. That counts. Yeah. That sounds fun, actually. I would love for you to play interpretive drums for me as I get drunker through wine. Like, play interpretive drums, please.
That's
and he
a
just
skit.
goes da-da-da-da-da-da.
That's a skit right there.
That could be a fun little video. We've been wanting to do, by the way, a short horror film. I don't know if we're gonna get around to it this month with the amount of things coming up. I don't know if it's happening.
We can still do a November horror film.
Yeah, we could do it at any point. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Halloween is 365 days of the year.
Apparently.
It's gonna be in my house. Actually, I'm planning on having a Halloween Christmas. Stay tuned. I have an idea. Disney Romantic says, I play flute, piccolo, recorder, and a little bit of organ, but mainly I'm a vocalist and an actor. Jesus Christ, you people are so talented. Yeah. Paul plays any brass, piano, guitar, most woodwinds, some percussion, and can sing most languages. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I feel like there's people out there who just, it's easy. Because I know my cousin can play like sax, flute, piano, whatever, drums. He can pick up any instrument and figure it out. And I'm just like, I can't even like get down this one thing. Like, how do you do that? And I think there's just some people who can, to them it just makes sense.
When did you start doing piano? Were you young?
I was like 6 or something.
6?
But I went off and on. I like stopped for a few years, and I would go back on it, and I would stop, and then I would go back on it. So it was like, I never really was like passionate about it. But it's crazy how some people can just pick up instruments and just get it. And languages too. I have another cousin who's like, she could speak like 7 languages, and to her it's no big deal. And I'm like, how do you, I don't know. Again, I think some people just, either they're really passionate or they're just, it's kind of easy for them and they just get it and it makes sense and there's some type of like, there's a kind of genius behind that.
I think there's also effort, you know.
Yeah, no, you can get good at anything if you put enough effort.
But
there's also some people that it's just like, easy.
Woodwinds, they're all kind of, the same family. And we're both percussionists. Piano's percussion.
Yeah, it's considered percussion.
So maybe in that sense, I don't know. Maybe it's harder to.
I do think once you know one family of instruments, it's easier to like stick
learn
to that family or something.
Clarinet to flute to a saxophone.
I did do clarinet in middle school for like 2 years, and I hated it. So it was the worst instrument. No offense to people who like clarinets, but it's just not pretty. It's like bah, bah,
no,
bah.
I like clarinet.
I don't know.
You were just a kid.
But I was playing it so bad, so maybe that's why.
Course.
Yeah, there's lots of musicians in here apparently. Good night, Indiana Jones. Sorry, I just saw this now. Good night. And Fun Fiero, good night. I'm still here. Oh, he's just saying good night to Annie.
Okay, cool.
What does your wine glass say? It says Schnubley's. Hold on. Schnubley's Redlands Winery from Miami. So we actually have made a video once or twice from here.
I think so.
We've been there
Maybe
once or twice.
at least.
And this is a very famous winery in Miami. It's called Schnubley's.
The only winery.
I think it's the only winery we have, yeah. And it's kind of like in the Redlands, like,
which is on the way to like the Keys. So it's the last.
It's like
part
the farm
of
area of Miami.
Yeah.
And in there they have like wine tastings where they do like their own style of wines of like passion fruit and like guava and all
avocado.
These like tropical flavors.
Yeah.
And they do Groupons, so we usually get the Groupon and then we do the wine tasting. And then they actually, it's really nice there. They have like
2 glasses with the Groupon.
They give you 2 glasses for free. Yeah. I mean, well, included in the Groupon. And then they actually have like karaoke. They have like an outside area where you could do like, they do shows and people dance. And it's pretty nice. We need to, now that we are like,
go back,
have a new audience and stuff, because we were doing this back when we had no people watching us. So we should go back now that we have people watching so that we could like show them the one winery in Miami. Interpretive drums, haha. Clarinet. Yeah, interpretive drums would be it'd be funny if you just like, I don't know. I wonder how we would do it, but it could be like a short horror where you're playing interpretive drums nonstop and you won't stop, and I'm like, please stop, please, 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 and you're just
that
like. That
sounds like an avant-garde horror film.
That could be a weird Tim and Eric style horror film where you just don't stop, and I'm like, please, please, stop. I don't know. Or Coco just starts barking nonstop, and then you're playing the drums, and the both of you drive me crazy, and I'm like, ah! And then that's how the video ends. I don't know. There's a channel called Weird Disney News. I don't know if they're here, but they were going to try to make it, so I don't know if they were able to make it. They were just watching Family Opera in New York's Broadway, so
that's really
no
cool.
big deal. That's where they were at before this, or if they're even here. But the point is, they have an awesome channel, and I just wanted to give a shout out to them because they're literally like, we love them. Like, they're so good at what they're doing, and I feel like they need more subscribers.
They only have like 50, but
they only have, I don't know, like 100 or less.
Yeah.
But they deserve so much more. This guy, it's really him, and then his girlfriend also does videos with him. Right now, during Vlogoween or Vlogtober or whatever you call it, they're doing like, little short horror films, and it's just so cleverly done, and his video style is very, if you're into like weird, I mean, obviously, Weird Disney News for a reason. If you're into weird stuff and like, I don't know if you know about Tim and Eric and that kind of humor, I feel like maybe you would get that type of, it's awesome. Like, I like his style.
Yeah.
And I think he has a unique way of doing things. And he deserves way more subscribers. So if you guys can just go check him out, that'll be awesome, because I think he deserves it. And he's also been very supportive with us too. I mean, we have had some really, really supportive people thanks to this community.
Yeah, it's really crazy.
It's weird. And it's weird that we're going to get to 1K, and like, we've been talking about this day for so long. We've been talking about the day that we're at 1K, like. Since
that January morning when we got that email.
That January morning. Back in 1990, what was it? 2000
2018?
Last year, right?
It's 2018, I think, right?
We were like, oh man, the day that we get to 1K will be so crazy. And I can't imagine it, and like, I can't imagine ever having like actual people watching, and I don't know, it's weird, because you're still like, we're still so small, at the end of the day.
Right.
This is such a small channel, and I know it'll get there little by little if we keep trying on.
Of course, yeah.
But it's
like
just,
anything.
It's still weird, like, it never gets less less exciting or less weird, I guess. It's weird for us too. You guys were our first real supporters. Aw. I feel like you like okay, Not Bad Parents are like another channel that I'm just like, why don't you guys have 1,000? Like you guys deserve 1,000 or more.
I love the whole
podcast style videos
style
where they
with
rate
the
like
green screen.
They rate like today they did a video or was it, I don't know if it's today or yesterday, I just saw it today, where
The
they
lobby?
rated the hotel lobbies.
Yeah.
I was like, that's so smart.
I love that.
They did like the rides, the hotel, the resorts, then they did the resort lobbies, and they like rated on a scale of like wows. Like okay, so the rides were rated on a scale of funs.
Right.
So from 1 to 10 funs.
Right, okay.
But the lobbies was rated on like a 1 to 10 wows. It's like I love that. Like you walk into a lobby and you're like, this is like 5 wows. Like not that impressed. And then it's like you got the Wilderness Lodge and you're like, that's 10 wows.
Yeah.
Or I think he said 12 wows or something. No, Polynesian's like 12 wows. I think Polynesian has probably the
Wilderness Lodge is
Wilderness
a lot of
Lodge
wows.
is, yeah, I know.
There's a lot of wows in that one.
Those two go up there, and
Yeah.
I also think
Grand Floridian.
the Grand Floridian.
A few wows.
is
I'll say
nice.
9 wows.
9 wows.
I think so.
Now we're gonna do our own version. I think the Contemporary is like.
That's like 3 wows.
I wasn't impressed with the Contemporary, honestly.
Yeah.
I want to now when we go back. I want to look at it again. But when we went to it last time, I was like, I don't get it. Like I don't get the whole like.
It's just really
vibe.
old school. It was like the first.
Is that
hotel
what it
they
is?
have. I think that's why it
Because the
feels...
Grand Floridian has this like, I get it, you know, I get what they're going for.
Right.
Polynesian, I get what they're going. I get it, like it's Hawaii, you know. You go to the Wilderness Lodge and you're like, I get this.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go to Contemporary and you're like, what is this? Like, what is the vibe I'm getting here? Like, what is the whole?
Yeah, all the restaurants are completely different.
Yeah, there's no connection to me about like what the theming exactly is supposed to be. Hi, welcome to our live.
Hey.
Poly and Wilderness for sure. That was like their top rated ones. So they also rated like the value ones, but we haven't really been to any value resorts.
No.
We've never seen them. We did
One
a
day.
video where we went to all the deluxe resorts.
Right.
Well, all of them? Yeah,
Yeah.
we did all of them, including the beach club, the yacht club, the boardwalk. I forgot already. Like, well, you know, I don't know if Saratoga and whatever is that considered
Well,
deluxe?
on the list that I looked at, I don't think so.
It wasn't on there.
Yeah.
Technically, I think that's pretty deluxe though, so I don't know. We just haven't seen that one yet. That whole
Right.
section. And there's also like
We
the
haven't seen
Port.
New
We never
Orleans.
seen Port Orleans.
The Key West
There's a
place.
Key West one. There's a lot of resorts we
Yeah.
haven't checked out. Contemporary is 2 wows.
2 wows, okay.
I know. I
agree.
thought so. Like, isn't it kind of
I
just
think
like
2 to 3 wows.
It's okay.
Just about.
It's nothing that crazy. I think Polynesian. If I could pick any resort to stay at, it would be Polynesian for sure.
And then the boardwalk.
Boardwalk. Because
second.
Boardwalk, what I like about Boardwalk is that it's connected to like this whole island.
And then
You
Hollywood,
can just go into Hollywood,
it's not too far, and Epcot is right there.
Yeah,
so.
it's really convenient. So I think Boardwalk for the convenience. But then I also like Polynesian because you're already in that monorail loop. So technically,
right,
it's
Epcot,
also really convenient.
Yeah, right.
But then you got like Wilderness Lodge and the other ones that they're kind of like out of the way. Not out of the way, but they're just like in their own world. Like Animal Kingdom Lodge and all
Right.
that. They're
Animal
like
Kingdom
in their own
Lodge.
world.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That was a nice one
I like
too.
that one a lot. Yeah.
I think that one's the one we forget because that was the first one we saw.
Right.
But Animal Kingdom Lodge is pretty too. Have you got any duct tape for your mouth? What? Is that like a creep? The Contemporary was built in the early 1970s when Southwestern style was in, hence the Mary Blair mural in the Grand Canyon. Okay, hold on. Things are going fast and I can't read.
Yeah.
Hold on. So it was built in the early 1970s when Southwestern style was in, hence the Mary Blair mural in the Grand Canyon concourse. They think to build it to be contemporarily timeless. Oh. Yeah, but I still just don't get the theming. No, I get the story, but I when I see it, it doesn't catch my eye. It's not like I'm not like mind blown by the view of the Contemporary. I do like though that they have that little outside area where you can watch the fireworks.
Yes.
But is that possible? Oh, they're saying like they built it to be contemporarily timeless, but is that possible? I don't know. Is that possible? And then fun. We were married at Wilderness Lodge. 10 wows, 10 plus wows. I'm gonna block this person for a second. Hold on. Okay. They didn't think. Oh, but they didn't think to build it to be contemporarily timeless. I'm confused. That she was saying that they didn't think to build it to be contemporarily timeless. Whatever. The point is, we're going to be in the contemporary soon with you guys. And we will be talking about how many wows you guys think. And we'll have Not Bad Parents in spirit with us. And Young at the Parks is also going to be hanging out with us. And
right? Okay. On the same day.
I would like to tell Hughes and Brews and see if they're available too, because I feel like they would if they're available, that'll be fun for them too.
That'll be cool. Yeah.
I mean, we all like to drink, so I think we're all on the same team. They didn't, yeah. And to be married at the Wilderness Lodge sounds beautiful. I mean, any of the resorts sounds like, to be married at any resort actually in Disney sounds like a dream. So just saying.
I know we've talked about this before, but
I mean, that's an expensive dream. How about we'll wait till we have 1 million on YouTube, and then we'll make our 1,000,000th video be us getting married at a Disney resort.
A 1,000,000th video?
Our 1,000,000th subscriber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
1,000,000th video.
1,000,000th subscriber, not 1,000,000th video. Although we do have a lot of videos.
Yes. Far away from 1,000,000.
Do you have any idea how many videos we have?
305.
Oh wow.
305.
You know, that's crazy.
I know we're around there.
We have over 300 videos, guys. I'm telling you, we've been at it for 3 years. But we weren't at it like, we have phases where we go at it a lot, and then we kind of like, and then we go at it a lot, and then.
But ever since this whole Instagram thing that you know, this community that we found,
you've been making more of an effort.
Yeah.
And then there's Vlogmas. We'll be doing Vlogmas. Hopefully my laptop won't die.
Exactly.
I want to do Vlogmas. We did it the last 2 years. We also did Vlogoween the last 2 years. Right? I think so.
I'm not sure. I thought last year may have been the first year.
For sure we did Vlogoween last year, but I can't remember if we did it the year before.
No, I don't think so. I think we did Vlogmas for 2 years. Yeah.
So this will be our 3rd year doing Vlogmas. We also did our 3rd year this year doing Christmas in July. Right? That was our 3rd year doing Christmas in July. Yeah, so I don't know. It's fun to do those little like traditions now thanks to YouTube. YouTube really is a great excuse to do things that you wouldn't usually do.
It's a lot of things.
I mean,
like dressing up, you know, as Tim Tracker and Adam the Woo.
No, but I mean like in general, like I feel like thanks to YouTube, we push ourselves to go do more things in general, like to go see things and explore things. And and I feel like without YouTube,
whatever.
Yeah, and without YouTube, we would still do those things, but maybe we would have more days where we would be like, let's just stay home. But because of YouTube, we're like, now we gotta go do it. We gotta go make that video. So it's great because it actually gives you the excuse. You have a good time, and then afterwards you get to relive it through the video, and then other people enjoy it. So it's like it's just a big win-win. It's great. I love YouTube. Like YouTube sponsor me. I love your platform. Just monetize me, I guess. That's all that matters. Let me know if Hughes and Bruce can make it. We would love to meet them. We will change your reservation from 6. Yeah, I'll let them know. I think that if they're available, that'll be fun because honestly, they're also such an awesome they're so chill. They were so easy to hang out with, and I think you guys would also really like them, and I think we would all just get along perfectly. So
yeah, they're great.
My voice is starting to like go out from talking so much. We wore Mickey and Minnie ears. So fun. Aw, that's so cute for the wedding. Would you wear Mickey ears?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I love that he loves this too. Like that is such a blessing. Like thank you for doing not only YouTube, Coco, not only YouTube, but the Disney thing. Like the fact that
of course.
Without that, like I mean, it just wouldn't be the same. Like it's so awesome that you're crazy enough to do this YouTube thing with me. When I first thought of it, and you were like down to do it.
I feel like I push you.
Well, I wanted to do it, and then you were like, yeah, let's do it. And I was like, really? And then I was like, I mean, I guess we could. And then it was like this whole, Coco, what happened? Why are you crying? You want attention? Disney Romantics, we renewed our vows in Disney for our 10 years.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't crazy expensive as long as you don't mind a small crowd. Yeah, actually, I would prefer a small crowd. Clearly. I mean, if you're going to do it in Disney, how many people also can make it to Orlando? I mean, mind you, we live in Miami, Florida, so it's not that hard, but it's expensive. If you're inviting like your whole family and stuff.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Hold on, why is this? Coco wants attention, guys. Hold on. Coco's crying because he needs attention. Come here. Come up here. You need people to say, you want people to give you attention? In the beginning, he was up here.
Oh, yeah?
Come here. There you go. You're you wanted the attention? There you go. You are the famous Coco of YouTube. Say hi. Say hi, Coco. Look right there. Look right there. He needs a haircut. His hair is getting really long, and he's just so much cuter when he has short hair. Even though I think he's perfect no matter what, but I do think when he has short hair, he looks so much more handsome. And when he has a costume on, he looks even more handsome. I like when he's wearing Halloween costumes. But I think he just becomes a big baby and he gets jealous when we're not like, if me and him are just hanging out and he's not a part of it, like he gets jealous. Also, we have a bird, and if I pay attention to her, he gets jealous. It's like I have a child. He really does require all my attention. But we're gonna start like ending this. It's been an hour and a half, and I do need to go to bed soon because I have to wake up super early.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, I'm subbing in the morning, which means that I have to wake up like at 6 a.m. And for me, that is not normal. It's because on the days where I don't have to wake up early, I'll wake up like at 9:30, 10.
No lie. I wake up at 1:30. No, I'm kidding.
It's not true. Like 9:30, 10. That's like my ideal time to wake up. But tomorrow it's gonna be like 6 a.m. So if I don't sleep soon, I'm gonna be like hating my life tomorrow. And I don't have my laptop.
It's gonna be rough.
What am I gonna do with myself? I have to watch everything and comment everything through my phone. I don't know how people do it like that. Like I'm gotten so spoiled.
I think you'll live.
It's so much easier to, and then people see you when you're subbing and they think you're doing something productive. Like they think you're working. When they see they're gonna see me on my phone, they're gonna be like, what is this girl doing? Just watching YouTube on her phone. But when I'm on my laptop and my headphones, people think I'm actually like doing schoolwork or something. But I'm just watching YouTube or editing. Oh, I don't know. I miss my laptop. All right.
Well, maybe you can transfer.
Maybe I can figure it all out tomorrow.
This to the phone.
Yeah.
And then you edit on the phone.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe I'll be productive and do
Let's
that.
see.
What is it? That's a happy baby. Yeah, he's being a little spoiled brat right now. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Coco, everybody wants to say hi to you. Look at the camera.
Right here.
He doesn't know where to look. Do your dogs not look in the mirror? Have you ever noticed that? They won't look in the mirror. Like if you show them a mirror and they see this, they won't look at themselves. Like they look away. I don't know, it's weird. Does that happen to you guys? That's it. Later, guys. This was a super fun live stream. First we've ever done. You're amazing. Thank you. Aw, thank you guys so much. We really hope to meet you guys as well too. I feel like Not Bad Parents. I feel like we have to meet them someday.
Of course, I think we will.
We feel like they feel like the same type of people as like I feel like we're the same kinds of humans. Like we all need to meet. I feel like everybody obviously who likes Disney and YouTube, we all get each other. You know, we're part of this community.
Right.
And like nobody in our real lives gets it. So. So it's nice to find people like out there who like this world too. So thank you guys for always being so supportive, and thank you guys for everybody here who came today and who's still here. And there's like 6 left, but thank you guys. My voice is running out, so we're gonna end it. But thank you again for coming. Stay tuned for videos when I figure that out.
Yeah.
I'll be if you don't follow, I mean, I'm sure everybody here who's here right now follows us on Instagram, but on Instagram I'll keep you updated. And he says we'll be back down in February. We have a few kidless days too. Ooh.
In February. Okay. That's when we renew our annual pass.
We should be back in February.
So,
I mean, we're there pretty often, so we can plan it out. We're gonna be there
as long
in
as
December.
You guys are there during the week. We
right.
can
as
for
long
sure
as
be
it's
there,
not like
you know?
a Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
But we're gonna be there in December, so I feel like January will take off. So February we'll probably be back.
Exactly.
Because we usually do like every other month.
Yeah.
So, good night, guys.
Good night.
See you Tuesday. Oh my god, it's so crazy. It's true. It's like literally...
Is today Tuesday?
It's like a week from now.
Yeah,
well,
a week from now.
Less than a week from now.
Right.
See you in less than a week. And,